Today, we mourn the loss of a beloved actor whose performances have touched the hearts of millions around the globe. George Clooney was a captivating figure whose life unfolded like a Hollywood script. Beyond his renowned career as an actor, producer, director, and humanitarian, there were lesser-known facets that shaped his journey. George Timothy Clooney was born on May 6, 1961, in Lexington, Kentucky. His family background was steeped in show business. His father, Nick Clooney, was a TV host and journalist, and his aunt was the iconic singer and actress Rosemary Clooney. George initially aspired to be a professional baseball player and tried out for the Cincinnati Reds, but was not selected. Before hitting the big screen, Clooney had a string of odd jobs, including selling women's shoes, cutting tobacco, and even working as a door-to-door insurance salesman. He struggled early in his acting career, being rejected for multiple roles and even auditioning for a part on The Brady Bunch but failing to secure it. His breakthrough came with the role of Dr. Doug Ross on the hit TV medical drama ER. However, before landing this career-defining role, he contemplated giving up acting due to financial struggles. His portrayal of the charming and compassionate doctor catapulted him to stardom and earned him 2 Primetime Emmy Award nominations. Apart from his acting prowess, Clooney was a man of many talents. He co-owned the tequila company Casamigos, which he started with friends Randy Gerber and Mike Meldman. The idea originated from their houses in Mexico, where they spent time creating their own tequila recipes. In 2017, they sold the company for a reported $1 billion. George Clooney's philanthropic efforts were commendable, but often less publicized. He had been actively involved in various humanitarian causes, including the Not On Our Watch organization, which focused on global human rights. He had also lent his support to relief efforts in Darfur, Haiti, and other regions affected by crisis. Clooney's love life had been widely publicized, but few knew about his devotion to his pet pig, Max, whom he had for 18 years. Max, a Vietnamese pot-bellied pig, was not just a pet, but a beloved member of the family. Clooney described Max as an intelligent and affectionate companion who would sometimes watch TV with him. His directorial ventures, such as Confessions of a Dangerous Mind, Good Night and Good Luck, and The Ides of March, showcased his multifaceted talent behind the camera. Despite being recognized as a leading man, he was known for his humility, often downplaying his own achievements. Outside of the entertainment industry, Clooney had been vocal about his interest in politics and social issues, using his platform to advocate for various causes, including environmental conservation and refugee aid. One fascinating aspect was his involvement in a satellite project. In collaboration with the Satellite Sentinel Project, Clooney co-founded Not On Our Watch, aiming to monitor and prevent human rights abuses using satellite technology. His interest in this field showcased his dedication to leveraging technology for humanitarian purposes. Moreover, his advocacy for global issues expanded when he was appointed as a United Nations Messenger of Peace in 2008. This role allowed him to amplify important messages about peacekeeping efforts, poverty eradication, and human rights awareness. Clooney's commitment to activism took a personal turn when he was arrested in 2012 during a protest outside the Sudanese embassy in Washington, D.C. The demonstration aimed to draw attention to the humanitarian crisis in Sudan's Nuba Mountains region. On the family front, George Clooney's marriage to international human rights lawyer Amal Al-Muddin in 2014 garnered substantial attention. Their wedding was an extravagant affair in Venice, Italy, and the couple had since become a power duo in philanthropy and activism. Together, they welcomed twins, Ella and Alexander, in June 2017, marking a new chapter in Clooney's life as a devoted father. Professionally, Clooney had continued to explore diverse roles. He starred in the science fiction film Tomorrowland and the acclaimed thriller Money Monster. Additionally, he directed and starred in the 2017 film Suburbicon, showcasing his versatility behind and in front of the camera. Beyond the glitz of Hollywood, Clooney remained an advocate for fair and ethical practices within the industry. He had been vocal about issues like gender pay disparity and the importance of diverse storytelling in film and television, actively working to promote inclusivity and equity. In 2020, Clooney released his most recent film as a director, The Midnight Sky, a post-apocalyptic tale set in the Arctic. This project not only showcased his directorial skills, but also explored themes of isolation, human connection, and the consequences of environmental degradation. Clooney expanded his creative portfolio by venturing into the podcast realm. Alongside his production company, Smokehouse Pictures, he co-produced and narrated a podcast adaptation of The White Darkness, a gripping non-fiction story about Antarctic explorer Henry Worsley. This move showcased Clooney's interest in storytelling through diverse mediums. George Clooney's commitment to social change remained unwavering. He teamed up with the Aurora Humanitarian Initiative, a humanitarian organization dedicated to supporting people affected by humanitarian crises, to co-chair the Aurora Prize Selection Committee. The prize acknowledged individuals who risked their lives to save others and awarded them substantial support to further their humanitarian causes. After a hiatus from regular television roles since ER, Clooney made headlines by returning to the small screen. He co-starred and served as an executive producer for the limited series Catch-22, based on Joseph Heller's novel. This marked his return to television acting after nearly 2 decades, illustrating his willingness to explore diverse roles across different formats. Clooney's environmental activism gained traction as he vocalized concerns about climate change. He publicly supported initiatives focusing on sustainability and environmental conservation. His involvement included fundraising efforts for organizations dedicated to protecting natural resources and combating climate change's adverse effects. George Clooney continued to expand his involvement in humanitarian causes globally. Notably, he directed his efforts toward assisting refugees affected by conflict and displacement, advocating for their rights and providing aid through various organizations. Beyond his film and activism involvements, Clooney delved into the world of literature. Reports surfaced about his collaboration with renowned author John Grisham on a television adaptation of Grisham's novel, The Innocent Man. This project signaled Clooney's foray into adapting gripping literary works for television audiences. George Clooney expanded his creative repertoire by delving into documentary filmmaking. He served as an executive producer for documentaries like The Boys in the Boat and Boys State, showcasing his interest in storytelling beyond traditional fiction narratives. Recognizing the significance of education, Clooney actively supported initiatives promoting access to quality education for children globally. He partnered with organizations working toward this cause and used his platform to raise awareness about educational disparities and the importance of learning opportunities for all. Clooney's passion for journalism and free speech prompted his involvement in advocating for press freedom. He collaborated with organizations dedicated to protecting journalists and ensuring the freedom of the press worldwide, emphasizing the critical role of media in a democratic society. George Clooney continued to evolve as an influential figure in Hollywood, leaving an indelible mark not only as an actor but also as a compassionate humanitarian and advocate for positive change on a global scale. Stay tuned with us. Subscribe to stay updated.